Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna do an unboxing of the brand new Galaxy A53 5G. First and foremost, this phone, it's 6.5, 189 grams. So it's not a small phone by any means. So let's take a look. Let's open this box. All right. Just those little tapes on the side will get you in. Ta-da! Here we are. All right. And I got the black one. Unfortunately, in the US, we're only getting this black model. I think I would have probably gone with the white or the blue one. They also have a little peach color, kind of like a light orange, if you will. But I mean, this is elegant nonetheless. But this is what we got here, guys. So let's go ahead and I haven't seen this kind of wrap around the phone in a long time, actually. All right. Well, I guess there's only one way to do it. It's beast mode. All right, let's toss that aside. This is not a small phone by any means. It's a nice feeling phone. I can already tell you that. And kind of like the S22 lineup, it almost kind of has that same definition here in the rails, where they're not completely flat. There's a slight curve to it. So let's take away that protective film. I will do that some other time. All right, so let's go ahead and power this up, and let's go over the specs. So as I said before, this is a 6.5, 189 grams, not the most heavy phone out there. IP67, water and dust resistant in a mid-range, guys. In a mid-range, that is amazing. It's Super AMOLED, 120 hertz, again, on a mid-range phone. 800 nits of brightness, so when you're outside, you shouldn't have any problems. It should be plenty bright. And that's also quite impressive, because usually mid-range don't get that high in brightness. And it's an 85% screen to body ratio, which is not bad. I mean, that's not bad at all. And the screen resolution is 1080 Super AMOLED. The body ratio, it's 20:9. As you can see, it's not that wide. Not like an iPhone by any means. It's a lot easier to hold in a hand. Actually, I would say that this phone probably feels more secure in your hand than the new Galaxy's S22 models. Actually, including my S21 Ultra, because that phone is very curvy, just like the S22 Ultra. So yeah, not bad. I actually like this. And it's Corning Gorilla 5. So you got plenty of protection here, guys. The back, it's the Glastic. This is more of a matte color. It doesn't feel cheap at all. I believe the rails are metal. I don't think they're plastic. And this phone actually has a micro SD card. Yeah, you heard that right, a micro SD card. Aside from the internal 128. No flagship phone has that today. Not my S21 Ultra, not the S22 Ultra, not the S22 Plus, not the Pixel 6 Pro. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here that'll make you say, do I really want to pay the extra money? Where I can have some of that simple stuff in here, such as IP67, water and dust resistant, for 450 bucks. Screen to body ratio 85, not the worst thing out there. This is also a 405 ppi. Plenty of pixels here for a 6.5. I don't think you're gonna be noticing any pixel peeping here for sure. I mean, this is, to me, right now, this is probably the on initial impressions. Again, I have not used this phone, but based on the specs and the way it feels today, April 9, the Galaxy A53 is the mid-range phone to beat right now. Now, we know that Google is going to be releasing the Pixel 6a. When that comes out, we'll see. And iPhone has the iPhone SE3, which, God, come on. Those things are like that. Those bezels like this thick. I mean, come on, it's a 4.7. The battery is not good. It's just like depressing. Uh, I mean, come on, it's 2022, Apple. If you're gonna do a phone, man, just give me the notch. I'll take the notch. Give me some bezels, kind of like this. Whatever. That's neither here. That's a topic for another discussion. So, going back to the specs, this phone is running out of the box Android 12 UI 4.1, and catch this, the battery is a 5,000 milliamp Samsung S22 Plus. Where you at? This is a mid-range with water resistant, 5,000 milliamp battery, 800 nits of brightness. It's a 1080. Now, granted, it's probably not as good as the S22 Plus. That remains to be seen, but I'll touch bases on that once I get more familiar with the phone. And lastly, the phone, it's running on an Exynos 1280. I'm not too familiar with that processor, so I gotta play with the phone. I gotta get familiar with it, and I'll give you guys some feedback. And also, this phone has stereo speakers on a mid-range, water resistant on a mid-range, IP67. Okay, 615 Super AMOLED 1080. Corning Gorilla Glass 5. Not the latest, but it's damn good. There's a lot of good things here. I'm looking forward to what this thing can do as far as performance, playing games, GPS, the typical stuff that I do. I consider myself a heavy user, so I think that this phone, particularly because it doesn't have a very hungry processor like the Snapdragon 88 Gen 1, I think that this phone will probably give me very good battery experience. Those are my thoughts. Again, remains to be proven, but I have high hopes for this phone. And I mean, the camera records, the front selfie camera, it's 32 megapixels. I mean, guys, I think we got a winner here. So as for the camera on the back, what we have here is the one here in the top. It's an ultra wide, 12 megapixel. This is the main camera, 64 megapixel, and this is a depth camera. And here's a macro, and then here's just your flash. So overall, you have a nice little setback here. Now I will be testing the main camera and the 12 megapixel ultra wide. The macro stuff, I'll try it out, but you know, to me, it's a bit of a gimmick, especially on the mid-range, but we'll see. And then also, guys, very important, this A53 model charges at 25 watts. So just like your S21 series from last year. So again, a lot of value stuff in this mid-range phone. Pixel 6a, Google, you got your work cut out. There's a lot of stuff here that's on paper, it seems to compete very well with that phone and the iPhone 13 SE, and I think it blows that out of the water. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put my information in here, and I want to make this phone my daily phone for a couple of weeks, and then I'll get back to you guys. In the meantime, guys, thank you for watching, and please give it a like. It does help. And again, thank you for watching, and have a good one. I'll catch you in a little bit.